Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So off we go then. Well, Jim, Tony Adams, of course, is the absolute colossus in defence, isn't he?
Absolutely, and we all know about his defensive prowess and his leadership, but I think a lot of people overlook his versatility and his adaptability.
What do you mean by that?
Well, it's the way he's developed a more expansive front-footed game over the years. That's highly impressive.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Plays a sharp little ball here. Aimed beyond the defence.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Incoming delivery. Rodri clears it away. Doué. Ambitious ball here. That's been cut out, well played. Rijkaard. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Beckham. Knocks it into space. Well read, nice interception.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Defending of the desperate variety.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Oh, what a... Oh, it's come off the upright. And this is Beckham. And Beckham! And that has been clubbed away. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Alexander-Arnold. That is ended up in no man's land. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Just about within shooting range.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Beckham. Oh, that's ambitious. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Alexander-Arnold. Great vision. Cuadrado could try cutting inside here. Takes a shot! It's there! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
A header! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
And he cuts out the supply. It's a searching pass.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And here's Cuadrado. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Just a quick announcement.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Chelsea are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good.
Substitution on the field. Number 30, number 27, number 7, Beckham. Coming on the field, number 11, Ekitike. Number 99, Sterling.
Here we go again.
Number 20, substitution.
Chelsea carrying a 1-goal lead. And he's had a hit! And he's heaved it away. Van Dijk. He might be in here! Played out towards the right wing. He's in space and looking for options.
Cuadrado really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
That's a promising position. Delivered in. Oh, smashing header! In he goes again! He's got a goal! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Number 11.
Chelsea are doing very nicely, thank you.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Great defending, strong and determined. Good read, needed to be. Van Bouten clears it away. And they've got a throw. And the pass is intercepted. Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Some good work on the right flank here. In it comes. Big header! Goal! Oh, flags up, so that won't count.
Oh, his goal-scoring celebrations are going to be cut short. The flag was up for offside, even if the referee didn't spot it straight away.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. Tries to pass it through. Ekitike! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Ekitike deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
And they win it back again. And he's managed to get free. Chelsea do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Deep cross.
That's good defensive concentration.
That has not gone well. Can he get on the end of this? That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Kvaratskhelia. Not the most accurate pass. And that is as far as they're going to go. Cuadrado in acres of space out wide. He gets big! That was superb goalkeeping!
Sorloth really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Well, that's well seen too. Alexander-Arnold. Now that looks a decent ball. Cuadrado providing an outlet on that flank. He's got tall. Relentless! Just relentless! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Chelsea find a position of real strength now. He has found a way through. Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. And that will be it. Chelsea can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly. Ekitike taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.
Please keep your eyes on your children.
Your
during
final
the match
thoughts,
at
Jim?
all times.
I think we just saw a team.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So we're up and running.
Daniele Massaro is someone I see as a very versatile forward, Peter.
He's played right across the front line, hasn't he?
Yeah, deployed everywhere in midfield too. As a matter of fact, he's played in defence on occasion, and relatively late in his career, I think the powers that be decided that he's best played through the middle.
What a good decision that's turned out to be.
Yeah, San Massaro.
Van der Ven. Jordan Henderson, nicely spread. Quadrado looks to get on the end of this. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Quadrado. In again. Big chance! And that is doing no harm at all.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment. Pretty robust defending.
No foul, says the referee. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. This looks promising. Shapes to shoot! Goal! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Madrid have taken the lead.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Terrific header! They want to be quick to recover this. Dunk gets it clear. Didn't quite get enough on that.
Luka really climbed high to get his head on that, and then disappointed. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
It's a mighty effort! He will be livid with himself. Kukçu is the team's great visionary. Nicely worked. Now that's well seen too.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Cuadrado in towards the backs. Oh, what a climb! It's in! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Kukçu does well to get it back. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. To Ketelara, Pedri, Luis Suarez, Beckham, Alexander-Arnold, and he's managed to get free. And that has left him in a heap. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Massaro has found the net here, of course. That looks a good ball through. Now, and the shot! And it's a goal! There was to be only one outcome.
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can't come into it, and it didn't.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Substitution.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. Chelsea do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Rijkaard. It's a really well-measured ball. Oh, it's played into the area. Punched away. So can they find a way to turn round this deficit? Oh, he's been caught napping! Rooney deals with that nice and simple. Madrid appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Massaro. Chelsea still have the cards to affect this game. There will be a throw-in.
Substitution on the field. Number 13, De Ketelaere. Number 19, Massaro. Number 15,
Rijkaard.
Suarez.
Alexander-Arnold.
Number 11,
He is through here.
Madrid.
Alexander-Arnold. A
Number
header!
23, Kukçu.
Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Number
Sorloth
14,
actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be
number
honest.
7, Fernando
Corner number
Torres.
2 then.
Number 22, number 4, Rijkaard. Number 6, Henderson.
And he's there to clear it. It's going to be another corner, I think. Chelsea have their third corner. And it's played in. Soboslai getting this one clear.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And here's Cuadrado. Oh, smashing header! Should have equalised.
Ekitike was already celebrating in his head and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop.
Corner number 4 coming up here. And now they can clear their lines.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Chelsea, oh, he's been caught on it here. He's picked his way through. Distributed tidily. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
It's a promising position. Cuadrado crosses.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Not the most accurate pass. He came in hard, very hard. That's a foul, no two ways about it. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Madrid are down to 10 men. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. No unnecessary risk. And that's it. Oh, that was intense. An enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by just the odd goal. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim? Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Alessandro Costa-Curta, he doesn't have what you'd call a classic centre-back's physique, does he?
No, but his game is never really about athleticism, power and the physical stuff. He never has to let it be.
Yeah, it's interesting because he's still become considered one of the greatest defenders of his time. How's that?
Well, it's characteristics like leadership, his class, his tenacity. He's nigh on perfect reading of the game and all done with immaculate discipline. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage and it's time for them to use it.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now a sudden chance to counter. Spread neatly. Rijkaard. Bastoni.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Totti. Well, they've got it again. Manchester United trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easy...
It's up mighty! Off the post! Cuadrado. Ekitike. He's a sharp little ball here. Dixon. Some good work on the right flank here. Totti. Alexander-Arnold. To Beckham. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Vieira gets across to intercept that. And that is as far as they're going to go. Not the most accurate pass. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cuadrado plays it across. And he gets rid in a hurry. Mbappe. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. And this is Luis Suarez. And it's Luis shoots! Goal! Manchester United! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Manchester United are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Into stoppage time, very little left on it. And the half-time whistle goes. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Substitution on the field. Number 27. Number 7.
Here we go again then.
Coming on the field.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And he lines up a cross. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Pass somewhat off target. Bastoni looking to penetrate opposition lines. That's a promising run he's making on the right. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Well, that's cause for mild irritation. The referee has given a corner. Chelsea have their second corner now. Gets his head on it! That's a half-decent try. Well, it's Batistuta. Nicely shaped ball. Neatly clipped into space. Tries a shot! Francesco Totti is a genius! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but...
Oh, what a climb! Oh, should really have made more of that.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. He's tried one! It's loose and there's in for the pieces! And it's there! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
And he's done it again. He's got his second. A case now of complete control.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Substitution in progress.
Alexander-Arnold plays it in. And they've got rid. Oh, that was vital. Great vision. Oh, that's a key interception. Cross flung in, up he goes! Oh no, a quite unbelievable miss.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Deftly away. And this is Batistuta. Can he get on the end of this? Bale has it out wide and in space. Rijkaard defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Good take, and is he in? Alexander-Arnold. Rijkaard. That's that, the end. Chelsea have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that was stunning, scintillating. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle, and here we go.
Well, just when you think you've got it.
Can he finish? Goal! The ideal start!
That's the purpose and intensity they showed from the first moment. They really did fly out of the blocks here.
Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Alexander-Arnold, and he's picked it up out wide. Cuadrado crosses. Guardiola herring after the ball here. Xavi Simons. And it's Azar. Alexander-Arnold does well to stand firm and defend it.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Climbs up big!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Mohamed Salah. That pass has been well intercepted. Beckham. And he's chosen to go back. Knocks it into space. This looks promising. He's one-on-one. Rafinha! He tried the chip, but it wasn't his best.
Well, he was sure he was going to pull that off. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Stood up well to him there. Ambitious ball here. Oh, what a ball! Alexander-Arnold. He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Rafinha. And he's chance for a shot! Brilliant from Rafinha! He's got himself an absolute peach. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Guangdong United are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Can he get it through? Can he get onto this? And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Cuadrado in towards the back stick. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. And it's Cuadrado. Beckham. Xavi Simons, who does have an assist to his name. That has been cut short. Half-time getting close now. Beckham. To Henderson. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Alexander-Arnold. Beckham.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now it's Cuadrado. And that'll be the final action of the first half. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Forbidden. Please use parking provided by the club or any other paid parking facilities in the area.
Substitution in progress.
And we're underway again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Mohamed Salah. He is through. It's Salah! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Beckham. Oh, they can break here. He's picked his way through. Cuadrado. Cuadrado with the cross. Tries to get a chance! Oh, it's come off the upright. Now, can they get him away? Chance to deliver. Chelsea still have the cards to affect this game. Mohamed Salah picks it up out wide. Van Bouten. Oh no, what has happened here? Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Tries to pass it through. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And the finish! Just cruising! They are cruising! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Substitution.
So here comes a substitution.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
Guangdong United find a position of real strength now. And it's Guardiola. Bastoni deals with that comfortably. Bastoni did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
It's a mighty effort! Cuadrado! It's hit the upright. Sticks it away! Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Chelsea give themselves a fighting chance. Back in with... That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. And he has shown him a yellow card. That's a fine save.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
There will be a throw-in. Great vision. Gabriel gets over and intercepts. Cuadrado hurtling down that right flank. Gets into some space. Mbappe. Hazard can so cleverly bypass the press. And no, that was never going to make it. Gabriel. Rafinha.
4 added
Guardiola.
minutes has been indicated.
Beckham. Now that looks a decent ball. He's got away. Cuadrado. He rises! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied.
And time is up. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
The defensive qualities of William Saliba. For me, Peter, he's someone who's shown great leadership from such a young age when starting his career in France. I see a lot of bravery and courage, and I think they're words you associate with somebody who is very good in both boxes.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Ekitike. Now Riquelme. Quadrado receives it in a wide position. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Saliba cuts out the pass. Threads one in. Oh, a delicate chip through. This looks promising. Mbappe! It is a fantastic goal! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So the first moment of real significance.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Chelsea are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Quality ball. Looking to play him in. That ball looks a good one. And he's onside. It's a mighty effort! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Riquelme. It's a throw-in. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Oh, that's well spotted. Looking for a runner. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Eder Militao with the clearance. And he cuts out the supply. Played up towards the front line. No, not quite on the same wavelength.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
What a throw in. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Rijkaard stands tall and stands strong. Now, the ball's gone astray.
There will be 1 minute added time.
There's the whistle for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Substitution.
And the action is back underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Decent was superb goalkeeping.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Chelsea are looking to go forward now. Alexander-Arnold. Chelsea do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Van Belten. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Oh, that's a key interception. Belton spots Alexander-Arnold, and it's Riquelme. Oh, good-looking ball. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, considering they're only one down, conceding a second, scoring a leveller.
Tries a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And that's another good win of the ball. Nicely weighted ball. It's going to be another throw. Time then for the first substitution of the game. Means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
Ekitike, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Chelsea are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Rijkaard. That is good alertness. Riquelme. Cuadrado.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Ambitious ball here, and that could set him on his way. Bernardo Silva. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. Looking for options for movement. Cuadrado, and he's managed to get free. Taken back almost at once.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
It's a pretty loose pass.
Been indicated.
2 minutes to be added on. And here's Cuadrado. He's shifting through the gears here. He's got tall. And that is the end of it. They hung on right till the finish. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So off we go then.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you could expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options, and
Big header! It's run loose, and it's come back out to him.
that's just playing it safe and simple. It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
Into the channel. And that's put paid to a promising move. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. So we're still where we started right now. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Now it's Kukchu. Now the delivery. Oh, smashing header! They've scored! It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Liverpool have taken the lead.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Played into space out wide. Out of play for a goal kick. Foden going face to face with his great rival. Oh, that's well spotted. And that is out of play. And he goes cross-field. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's managed to get free. Deep cross. He's got tall. No, not the best of headers.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Alexander-Arnold. Just 5 minutes left until the break. He has found the way through. Fired deep towards the back post. That's a throw. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Played out to the
There will
right.
be 1 minute
That
added
is
time.
good alertness. That's really well manoeuvred. Can he get it through? Oh, super find. He's having a shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! They've done it! Two to the good, and they are... And there's the end of the first half. So your views on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist
I'm afraid
change
to tell
at this
you that we
stage.
were expecting traffic to be heavy after the final whistle today. Substitutions taking place.
And we're underway again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, that's a key interception. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Out for a throw. And he's managed to gift it back.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Oh, that's clever. Henderson spots it and intercepts. Bastoni. Chelsea are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Climbs up big! Goal! Terrific header. He met that with aplomb.
Yeah, but I think most of the credit has to go for the ball into the box, Peter. Just came in at the perfect time and the perfect angle.
Chelsea get themselves back into contention.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
And the shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, that looks a good ball through. Goes for a shot! And it's in! Do not write them off! Back they come! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
We have ourselves a real game here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Oh, what has happened here? Another pass just keeps it ticking over.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Bout of passing here, really. Olise! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he's taking no chances there. And that's another throw. In towards the back stick.
Well,
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks winner, of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. Well, how will we look back on that?
Well, I think all things considered, Peter, this was a fair result. Both sides showed the right qualities to try and win it.
you